on Women Radio. I hope that your day is good and you are feeling great today. For me, I'm happy because it's the birthday of some special, amazing women who are doing exceedingly well, in their various fields. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that in a bit. But this is her lens right here on Women Radio. And Her Lens is a program where we discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues right here on Women Radio. Comes to you Mondays through Fridays from 9:05 a.m. Yes, my name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser, and Her Lens will not be complete if we don't get to hear from you. So feel free to be a part of the program by dialing 07000 917 917 or 09155 917 917. Let's get to hear from you this morning on the program Her Lens. So yes, I was talking about birthdays, and one of the birthdays that we're celebrating today is our very own Buki Femi Ajala. Good. I was telling people that October bonds are special. We have something amazing. There's just this light that used to shine through us. I don't know about the other month too. I really don't know. If you can say what you want to go and say, argue with your keypads, argue with your phones or your radios, it could concern you. But have you paid special attention to October bonds? Have you? If you haven't, this is the time to do so. Boogie, happy birthday! Yay! Yes, so happy birthday to Boogie Femi Ajala. We are super excited that you have, come through this. In fact, the whole year. Only God knows the kind of challenges you have faced. Some of the things that you've been able to cross over. Some of the things that you've been able to achieve. Only you feel sit down now, just they look and say, no, God is faithful. So, but we're always rooting for you and we're excited for you. And we're happy that you are here with us at this moment, even as God has added another year to you. So happy birthday from all of us at Women Radio. We celebrate you, Buki. You make work so easy. It's talking to you is easy. It's easy.
Thank you very much. I was saying that what will these people do? I hope they will not remember. I hope people will not remember. Because if you never
see, Susan has joined today. Susan has joined today. You see,
happy birthday! It's a birthday something. It's a birthday. I cannot miss this birthday. No.
She don't go green. She was enter today.
Good morning. Happy birthday, man. Congratulations. Many more beautiful and impactful years ahead. Thank you for being a blessing to me. Thank you for all that you do. You kept stand even when I had challenges in July, and you were there for me. I see you, I value you. This is me publicly saying thank you, man. Edba.
Thank you. This morning I woke up and I was saying, God, I don't really want to ask anything. I just want to thank you. Because in fact, which I've done since even yesterday, I just want to thank God for everything. Do I have everything? No, I don't. But I was just intentional that God, I just want to thank you. And you know what? I just looked back. I flashed back to when I was growing up because some of my age mates are dead.
Yeah.
Then I flashed back to primary school. I mean, we're on a platform, mainland preparatory primary school. And I flashed back. And on that platform, because we just got together this year, and it was because they wanted to celebrate our founder, Mrs. Spears. I think she was 90 this year or something, and they were now saying that, can we remember some of our classmates that have gone? Some people that were still together. I mean, I don't even remember, they were mentioning names and I was just reflecting. And then, of course, to secondary school, I know some people that have gone. And then most recent, university, because I went to UI. And I mean, I know one or two people that were even close to me that passed on last year, and, a lot of, I mean, there are some people that are close to me this year that have passed on that are not even up to my age. So, kí ló ṣe mí tí mi ò ní fi dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé Ọlọ́run show me, Ọlọ́run dá mi sí, you know, mo rí ọjọ́ òní, mo wà láàyè mi. Kí ló dé tí mi ò ní ṣọpẹ́? I will thank God, you know, and I think that's just the word for me today. That, I mean, if not for anything, please thank God wherever you are for my life, you know. Yes, I mean, lots of challenges, you understand. I mean, if for businesses, it almost got to the point that you know, I will say Mr. Suicide was at the gate, was at the gate. You know, I'm talking of 15, 16 years ago, was at the gate of my house, you know, for you to get the picture. So it was an issue of, should I open the gate and let him come into my compound? And, you know, once he comes into your compound, he will keep knocking on your door. When you open the door, somehow he enter your house. You know, so I mean, it was that. And so you think me, I won't thank God that I did not open the gates. You understand? And one of the things that got me, you know, apart from the fact of my support system and me listening to stories of people, I listened to stories of Pastor Igodalo, you know. In fact, that is the one I actually remember, that if this pastor had these challenges years ago, that you almost got. I say, where am I? I beg, we go ruffle down. So tell me that I will not, I will thank God. Thank you. I hear you. You opened the tin up. But thank you for celebrating me. Let me enjoy myself. You know, at times we are always so humble. Let me enjoy the drama. You celebrate me. Let me enjoy it. I beg. Thank you.
All right, so we have Binabo Dixon joining us too. Susan, we've missed you for the past 2 days, but we are glad that you're here with us this morning. Binabo, good morning. How are you today? We're just celebrating Buki this morning. You're muted, okay? Great.
Please. Oh, I don't have Shakeli. I'm very happy for the life of Buki Femi Ajala. You know, Buki is like a friend I've known for over 30 years, but no. That is how she is to me. If you get to know Buki, it's very easy to embrace Buki. It's very easy to appreciate and love her. That is who she is. Sometimes she will want to treat me as if I'm one baby, and I tell it, which baby? You carry me, let's go and eat them. You know, I just look at her, I said, look, I do for people a lot, and here is somebody trying to pamper me.
Do for you, yeah.
There was a time, because I appreciate every little thing. We didn't go for anything. We left, we were done with Panorama, so we were going. She was going somewhere, I was going somewhere. So she branched off somewhere to buy some stuff. And I was waiting, and she said, Ivy, she just bought the exact amount of whatever she bought for me. And I was like, oh my goodness. Do you know that the whole world knew about it? I called I told my husband, I told my sister, because she listens to Alens a lot. I said, hey, you know what she bought for me, this and that, you know, that kind of a thing. So Buki is like that. And I just bless God for her life. I say, God bless you, Buki. There's some things I can't even attend. This prison stuff you do, they don't burn me. I know go sleep. I don't have
She get mind. She get mind.
So sometimes I was discussing that with a friend of mine. I said, I don't know how this woman does it. I can't even go. Each time I drive past Ikoyi prison, like, you know, I can't. So she will go there with her team and do what they do always. God bless you, Buki. You're such a beautiful soul. And Mwah, mwah, mwah.
We go still chop, we go find time chop amala. That was how Esther escaped the amala. Rose, and Kumi, you know, you can't miss it. Susan, get ready for me. I they come Abuja very soon. We go rock Abuja. Susan, we go rock Abuja.
Happy birthday.
Thank
More
you.
fullness, joy, every good you have done. May God reward you immensely. Every love you have given free of charge. In manifold, the Lord will visit your children, He will visit them.
Amen.
Every good thing that you have ever wished for. None shall.
Amen.
God bless.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
And the two they blow kisses, so I know they take and they do. I know they miserly about it at all.
I dey collect them. I dey collect them.
All right, this is your women radio. Ibinabo, you still have something to say?
If you allow, don't try it. Don't try.
Okay, make I just leave on there. All right, this is your Women Radio WFM 91.7, and of course, this is the program Her Lens, right here on your Women Radio WFM 91.7, and we're just celebrating one of our own. But yes, we'll definitely get to the issues. Remember, I said there are two amazing women that want to celebrate. Bouquet is one, and one we did celebrate earlier on, but we're still going to wish her a happy birthday when we come back from this. Do well to stay with us. We'll still have some issues to discuss.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that, my peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your tea? Breathe for your peak.
When I wake up in the morning, I need something to help me start my day. Start my day. 3, 4, 5, 6 has GHA. It helps my brain to grow. It helps me to be smart. Oh, it's my 5, 6 years. It's my 5, 6 years. My own milk, oh, it's my own milk, oh, it's 5, 6 years.
Iyọ̀ Dangote tó dára ó sì ṣe ara lóore. Nínú gbogbo ilé ìdáná tó wà jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, nǹkan pàtàkì kan ṣẹlẹ̀ tí kò kí ń ṣe nínú ìkòkò àti páànù nìkan, ṣùgbọ́n ní ààyè tó wà láàárín rírò àti èròjà. Iyọ̀ Dangote kò jẹ́ kí pẹpẹ súùpù tàbí ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù wá dùn lásán. Ó tún mú àwọn àsìkò tó yí àti ó ní ìtumọ̀ sí i. Níwọ̀n ìgbà tí iyọ̀ ìsebẹ̀ rẹ bá ti jẹ́ ti Dangote tó dára tó sì ṣe ara lóore, ó ti ní àǹfààní láti lo àsìkò rẹ lórí ohun tó ṣe pàtàkì nípa ti ìtàn, ẹ̀rín àti ìfẹ́ tí a fi ń bára ẹni lò. Iyọ̀ aṣaralóore Dangote ti ṣẹ̀dé kò sí nǹkan tí a ó máa yọnu lé lórí.
I am the king of malaria parasites. My mission is simple. Take over your body. Lost fever, cheers, headache. But one thing stays in my way. Come on.
Effective relief from malaria. Comal on, malaria gone. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult doctor.
Mr. Empowerment. Mr. Empowerment. Don't come and be to empower and employ over 100 youths. Yes, so Mr. Empowerment don't come with Abiyokuta Youth Empowerment Program. If you be youth within between the age of 19 to 35 years, this is your opportunity to change the story of your life. Come join us for this Obonge program, Abiyokuta Youth Empowerment Program. For inside this program, you go get sharp employment, and you go sign up with the leading empowerment company for Nigeria. And on the day of the program, you go still win Ogbonge prizes. Our Biokuta Youth Empowerment Program, they shall on Friday, 17th October 2025. Time na 10 o'clock for morning. Registration will start by 8 o'clock for P1 Mass Group at Biokuta Center Office, ground floor, Moyo House, opposite Ibara Baptist Church, beside Ibara Police Station, Ibara, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Attendance now free, but you must register for the venue to attend. Call 0906 777 0624 or 0909 999 9756. Mr. Empowerment, don't come Abeokuta.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Diola.
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Whoa. Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime care. Blow Talk Master. I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day, plus 50 MB data bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte data welcome bonus. That's why I only make calls with my Glow line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes plus 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talk Master, and enjoy a one-time 2,000 naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial star 606 hash to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply. No. Unlimited.
Women Radio 91.7, the Ogbonge radio station for women and their families.
All right, this is your Women Radio WFM 91.7, and of course, this is the program Harland. So yes, happy birthday once again, Buki. Now, another woman that I want to celebrate, it's not actually her birthday though. It's the MD and CEO of Asia Microfinance Bank. They're celebrating their 1 year work anniversary. I don't know, I just kept, anytime I think about her, it's just birthday that is coming to my head, and that's why I keep saying happy birthday to her. But anyway, they're celebrating their 1 year work anniversary, and I'm super excited. So if we watch Val, she was part of the panel that talked about translating collective power of grassroots women to leadership. And I'm talking about Fumilola Paseda Oladoyinbo. She's the Chief Executive Officer and MD of Asha Microfinance Bank, that get to give loans to grassroots women. And just yesterday, we were talking about rural women, and this is part of the empowerment that goes to them. So if one thinks about rural women, one of the first women that comes to mind is, the MD and CEO of Asha Microfinance Bank. And this is their 1 year, 1 year work anniversary. And I'm super excited for the work that she has done so far, and how at every point, if you think empowerment for women through the microfinance bank, that's one of the names that comes to you first. She has been amazing. She has done well, and we at Women Radio are celebrating her 1 year, of work at Asha Microfinance Bank, and we're rooting for her. And all the good things and amazing initiatives that she might come up with, the microfinance bank will come up with to help grassroots women. Because even during the panel discussion in VAO, she was telling us how they go down to the grassroots, how they make sure that these loans are accessible to women, how they make sure that they carry all the. So it's like working with them, within them. So that was definitely a lot. And yeah, we wish her all the best, and we hope that Microfinance Bank will continue to grow under her leadership and will reach much more grassroots women. They're all over the country, but I'm hoping that they get to expand to every nook and cranny of the grassroots to reach women. All right, so that's it this morning. Now let's head on straight to our conversation yesterday. So we touched on one conversation yesterday with Buki. Buki said, no, we have to talk about this today because it's a lot. How much sacrifice can a woman make just to please a man? It's just beyond me sometimes. Because when the tables are turned, it might not even happen that way, because we, as the women, we will see it as, oh, this is something you have to do to provide. This is something you have to do. It's part of, but when it comes to our own side, so now, particular lady, a 30+ woman, leaves her business school in France to return to Akure after her partner gave her an ultimatum. Like, can we be serious? See, I'm reading this, and one of my small sister at home is just saying, So I can just imagine what is running through her mind. So this is a 30-year-old plus woman, and she left her business school in France to return to Akure for her partner because he gave her an ultimatum. So it's a lot. It's a lot because I don't even know where to start from. We're talking about business school in France. How what did it take her to get there? And then somebody's coming to say, oh, if you don't come back, this marriage will not hold. Or if you don't come back, this is the end of us. If you don't come back, choose between me and your future. Choose between. Can we be serious? And just before we even saw this story, Binabo shared a video of a lady who was talking about men who get to take out or how am I going to say it? Men who push you to an extent that this to a part or to a place where even you yourself would not even know because of how manipulative they can be. All right, so they can oh, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm sure that we must have seen or experienced how people in the guise of relationship, when the guise of marriages, manipulate their partners to do things for them and make them feel like, well, without me or without these things, you cannot amount to anything. And it will just take the grace of God to save you from that kind of situation. And maybe that's what a lot of women are going through, a lot of young girls are going through. Who knows? Somebody that is probably in secondary school, or maybe it's just inside the university, and one human being that's still in the same university with you, or maybe he's just trying to get admission, will start telling you that if you get admission in Sokoto, you cannot go to Sokoto, or else me and you will break up. And then the young girl that is just in secondary school trying to get herself, will start thinking of I have to go to the same school as my boyfriend, or I have to go to the same school as somebody that I'm dating. Please, can we just, I don't know. But Binabo, let's start with you on this conversation. Let's get to hear you because no, this is a lot. I don't know how do we go from here, or what do we even do?
Okay, thank you. You see, there's something they call priority. And under priority, there's something we call scale of preference. And in scale of preference, there's something we know that is needs and wants. So you need your priority. You need to set your priority. What are the things that you can never do without? Okay, these things you can never do without. How does it impact your life? What are the advantages? I mean, what good would it do to you? Okay, these things that you cannot live without. If you don't have it, what is going to happen to you? There are so many questions we need to ask ourselves. People allow themselves to drift for whatever reason. Maybe they thought of, oh, I love this person, or maybe I don't want people to mock me, or maybe somebody said, this person, you and this person can never last, so you want to prove a point. See, all of these things I've listed. Your life, your happiness, your peace, they all matter. So if you would gamble these things, if you will bargain for somebody else's peace against yours, you're on your own. For that story, when I read it, I just laughed. I said, even if he was the one paying the school fees, given such, making such a demand is very unfair. Because, okay, let's assume that maybe they had an arrangement, they had a plan, they have put a plan in place, they have listed out to be actualizing what they are going to do per day, per month, per week, and like that, and like that. And it seems as if she was taking too much time. There are ways to go around it. When a man begins to give you mandate, command you that if you don't do this, this is the consequence. If you decide to settle with such a man, you're on your own. Because your life will be run by other choices. It's either you do this or do that, or you lose or you don't lose this. That is, for me, is very narcissistic. And I don't know how I'm going to thrive around a narcissist. I don't know how I'm going to breathe around a narcissist, because I try not to be one. So if you are one, I don't know how we are going to gel together. I don't know how we are going to forge ahead in life together. So as much as I would say that we may not have the full gist of that particular story, but the little that we have people who are like that. I had a friend in so many years ago, when she newly got married. Her husband was a lecturer in the University of Lagos. And the arrangement was, okay, you just sit at home and have babies, then later on so she left what she was doing, and when she got pregnant, she had to sit at home. So when her younger sister, who happens to be my friend, Gongo, who was in the UK then, living in the UK then, when she got to know that big sis don't get belly, she went shopping. She bought a lot of things and sent to Nigeria, baby things, amongst which was this baby carrier, fantastic baby carrier. When the husband saw it, he said, they're not born you were made to carry this and carry my pikin. My pikin na kangaroo. My pikin na monkey. You must back this baby. You must do this.
For baby carrier.
Yes, everything that the sister bought. Which one is sterilizer? You have to boil water and wash this thing. You cannot. So everything that would have made, baby rearing easier for her, he rejected. And that was a problem. I was one of the few friends who could visit her. The friends she had before they got married, he would tell her, I don't want to see this one. I don't want to see this one. Why? He had no reason. I don't like this. So when I happened to be one of the people who made the list, I said, you better remove me from the list. I know they come your house again. I cannot go to a place where I can't feel free and be myself. When he's around, we pretend to talk about some things. There's some conversation that you cannot just come up with. Don't let it. What kind of prison is that? So there are women like that. Eventually, what happened? He left her for another woman. If she's listening, she knows that I care about her. I'm not denigrating you. I'm just telling women out there, it's not love. All this command, all these demands, not be love, not control. Not control. So, and it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. So it works for you. It's a prerogative. But as far as I'm concerned, when somebody begins to give you rules or regulation that it's not as if you are doing something bad. It's not as if you are committing a crime, but because you have things, you are doing things that will make life better tomorrow, and he's saying no to it. That one, say we talked about what Bookie does with inmates. I beg, you are already an inmate in your own house. And Bookie come and talk to your husband. So you better know what you are doing with yourself. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ibina. But you just had to add that, I mean, you just had to put down one. All right, thank you very much, Ibina, for talking to us about this, narcissists, manipulators, and all the other wrong things that could just be happening in a relationship without you even knowing at all, until you find yourself at the bottom end of it. It could just be a lot. And I just hope that a lot of women understanding it better, and are getting wiser. If not, all right, let's bring in Susan at this point. Susan, let's get to hear from you. Give us your thoughts as regards this story. This is a 30-something-year-old woman who has left school to come back to Akure because of what ultimatum that her partner gave her. And you just begin to wonder, with the kind of experience where you don't go through in life, and then this kind of opportunity, say you they go school somewhere, and then somebody's son will come back and tell you that, well, it's either that school or my house. Choose one. How you don't expect you to choose to come back instead of going further? Let's hear from you, Susan.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, it feels good to be back, And one thing I'll tell people is have a self-esteem, know who you are. Don't just allow anybody, toss you around. In the last 3 days, the conversations I've had, because I've been surrounded by women from West Africa and the Sahel. So we've had women from various backgrounds, women in parliament in different countries. And part of the things that we have discussed is the fact that for you to go far, you need a partner who sees your vision and runs with it. This kind of partner now ordinary school we dey talk. You never tell and say you see one big job. This is just me being Susan, my daily Susan. You have not told the person that you have gotten a job in UNDP or any of the big organizations and you need to relocate. How will this person handle it? You see, Ibinabo just said it. You need to, I don't know why people think they can change people. These are red flags already. For me, it's a red flag. What? Why? Why? Why are you saying choose between me? And at the end of the day, such people will still leave you because they do not have your interest at heart. If he has your interest at heart, he will give you all the necessary support that you need to thrive as a woman. Yes, we are partners, but you also want to see me do well for myself. You also want to see me thrive. Why would you? My dear sister, it get as they do me, but maybe it's because I'm getting more mature by the day. Maybe it's because, but all of my life, even as a teenager, never in my life will somebody even come with all those. And this is the thing for young women, whether you are in your 20s, you are in your 30s, you are in your 40s, or even 50s, whoever you are, I beg, gather self-esteem. Who are you? Do you just want to identify as somebody's wife? Or do you want to identify as someone who has substance? I'm not saying start arguing or fighting someone, but this is disaster in waiting. Just school, you want me to come back. Choose your house. Your house will not pay our bills at the end of the day. And even in Nigeria of today, where people, both partners are working, the income is not even adding up. And so he just pulls you out, brings you back. Come on, let's do better. Let's do better. Know when you are in the wrong relationship. Don't wait until you enter and it becomes abusive and tomorrow we're on her lens discussing gender-based violence. This is where it's starting now. If you disobey, tomorrow they go panel beat you like pounded yam. And then we say, no, you don't need all of that. Not because you want to be stubborn, but because you also know that you have a direction. You have where you are going. And trust me, the right partner will always find you. Again, I think this is just because some of us put undue pressure on ourselves. At that gathering, we even had the senator who was suspended and all of that. And one of the key points she told us as young women in leadership in West Africa and the Sahel was, you need a partner that buys into your vision. If you look at every step of the way, even the times when she had visited the National Assembly and all of that, she had her husband by her side. Are you saying he's idle? He is not. But that is what having a supportive partner looks like, especially when you have a lot happening around you. Why would you go for a partner who would even bring you down instead of supporting and building you up? Women should learn to do better. Don't put unnecessary pressure of I must be with a man. Who told you that that very man that you are with should be the only man and the best choice for you? How did you come to that conclusion? I think we should start telling ourselves the truth, because most times and me, I'm talking from a single lens, because the women here are married, me, I'm not. So that you don't think, oh, she's married. I'm not married. But this is my reality. I'm not going to have someone who is going to box me up, kill my vision, kill everything I have, taking all the pain, sweat, and everything to get to this level. Do I love love? Yes, I love love, but reasonable love, sensible love, not the love that will make me less, that will dim my light and just make me begin to question myself. Look at what Ibn Abo just shared. Someone is in the house and your husband is coming and you are changing the topic. You are living in fear, even when you have a visitor. So when the visitor goes, what happens? They'll bring out belt and flog you. I don't know, but for me, let's do better. Let's take our own destiny into our hands and get partners who are also in support our vision, in support of our vision, not people who will dim our light. We don't need that as women. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Not people who will dim our light. We don't want that at all. We want people who will be able to let us attain, the height of success that we need to. Let us be fulfilled as humans. Because first of all, we're humans. Before you can even come and say, oh, this one is a man, this one is a woman. What fulfills you? What's your dream? What are your aspirations? Because if you don't get to achieve all of these things, there's no how you can one can get the best out of you, or to call you whole, or to even say that yes, you are progressing, or you are hitting all the right places that you're supposed to be at, or to even get to achieve before a specific time. But then again, all of these things are some of the things that society brings in between. All right, this is your Women Radio, WFM 91.7, and 15 minutes to 10 right here on Women Radio. Please do well to dial the numbers 07000 917 917. Also do well to dial 09155 917 917. Send us WhatsApp messages to 070 or 08155 917 917. Those are the numbers to get in touch with us this morning on the program Heartlands. All right, my name is Rose. I have Buki, the birthday girl. I also have Ibinabo and Susan. So it's a full house this morning, right here on this amazing Thursday morning on Women Radio. All right, so Buki, let's get to hear from you. Your thoughts on this, because yesterday that you ginger for this thing well before we left off.
Yes, because we need to talk to ourselves honestly. At times, we women, and I understand where most of us are coming from. You understand? Because we were raised with mothers and fathers that had that same mindset. And it was more like they didn't know any better. You understand? I mean, they also were raised by the people that had the same mindset. You understand? But the truth about it is that with everything that is happening now, can't you yourself sit down and say, is this the best version of me? You understand? You sit down, Joko, check the woman in the mirror. That is this the best of me?
I think we have a call.
Okay, fine. Let's go. Let's go on.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, my good sisters.
Yes, good morning. Where are you calling from?
I am Eugene Ezeja. I'm calling from Ibafo here.
All right. It's good to hear from you. Please go ahead. Let's hear you.
All right. I'll be enjoying your conversation. I just want to throw in something to see how you can look at it. However, I'm a Christian by religion, and the Bible says a woman should be submissive to their husband, and their husband should love their wife. On that ground, a reasonable man will definitely love to support the wife's vision. And apart from that, the wife also is supposed to be submissive. So if a woman has a vision or a plan to do one or two things to add to his life, a man should also critically join her to examine it. If it is worthwhile, why won't him support the wife? But if it is to the detriment of her life, and even the family, the man should say no, giving out his reasons. So I think a man who loves the wife should support him quite all right, but not to the detriment of his own life and the family name. And the wife should also be submissive. This is my little contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too for calling and giving us your contribution to that. So, Buki, go ahead and probably, you
Okay,
want to.
yes. So I was saying that one question that I want every woman, to at whatever stage, either you have entered or you're about to enter, or you just entered marriage, or you are there, talk to yourself. Ask yourself first, is this the best version of me? If the answer is yes, okay, I celebrate you. But if the answer is no, no, there are things that I would have loved to do, but marriage, did not make it happen. The next question is, what season of life are you? Are you in the childbearing stage that you yourself, be truthful to yourself? I mean, it will be too much. Then you can think of, okay, can I begin to do things online? Because this is not the day for you to say, I don't know, I can't. No, there are lots of things that are being done online. You understand? So you have no excuse. And if you have passed, the stage of once you graduate, they're on their own, yeah. Oh yeah, you understand? Then that is the time for you to blossom. Hey, excuse me, even if you are 50 or 60, you understand? You can now say, okay, what are the things you want to do? You now need to read, you now need to join networks and things like that. Because you see, if you sit down and say, at the end of the day, you just die and you have not made any impact. And even your own life, you yourself, when you get to heaven, when they recap, they say, I should have done this, I should have done that. So now, the other side that I want to talk on, and I'll wrap up on that, is the issue of, as a woman, it is your choice if you decide to follow without reasoning. Let me use that word, without reasoning, under the guise that, okay, men are the head, you just follow. So even if the man is entering ditch, you just follow, you enter ditch with the man. But for me, I think that's a bit of stupidity in it. You understand? So you now there are conversations you must have, because you know better. It's not all the time that the man knows better. He is also operating based on the knowledge and the level he know, and the knowledge that he knows. So if you know better, I'm not saying fight. This is not fire for fire. No. With wisdom, with prayers, you understand? And with communication, you let him understand that, oh, this and this and this and this and these are the things I want to do. I want to have a school. I want to do this. I want to go into bakery and all that and all that. Once you take care of him, you understand? Once you take care of him, you know the person you married now. So once you take care of him, hey, then you need to communicate, and with prayers. You understand? When you know his mindset, with prayers and patience, you begin to walk your way through it. But this is the issue for me. For men, and I think Winaba had mentioned that, there's some men that they don't want their wife to progress. They know they are wicked. Wickedness. They don't want their wife to progress at all. I do not know the circumstances of this woman leaving the business school and coming to Ondo. I do not know the circumstances. Maybe there is a business there that the man wants her to do. We don't know. So I will not talk so much on that, but I will just talk generally. But when you know that this decision this man that is making for you is not in your best interest, you are not happy, I beg, whatever you need to do to get that man to understand you, right? If you have to bring your family member to sit, that this man, the decision you are taking, I honor you, I respect you, but this is not showing that you care for me. And everyone that is listening today, do not say because you are the head. You don't, that means you don't understand the meaning of the head. When you say you are the leader, that is, you want every person in your family to blossom. So, madam, what do you want to do? You have been sitting out, so you have raised all the children. The children are already in the university. Madam, oh yeah, what do you want to do? That means that you are a man. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Buki. You have actually touched on a lot of areas. Binabo, let's hear from you before we wrap it up.
Okay, thank you. You know, I was just listening keenly to Buki, and what came to mind was, why did she go for that business school? Did they have a conversation? Why did she go? Why did she go only to terminate it midway? That is a waste of money, waste of resources. So you see, and she's not alone in this situation. There are so many women. I know a friend who went for a course somewhere in Holland, and she was yet to be through with the course. And the husband said, if you don't come back, another woman will come and take care of your children for you. Wallets, bag and whatever, for heads. The blessing and legs they work out from Netherlands to Nigeria. So I've been asking myself, okay, what conversations did you people have? What was the duration of the course? Why did we have to terminate it midway? That is a huge waste of resources. That husband is wasteful. You people will start a building. They will say, no, it doesn't like the area again. And then the money spent will go down the drains. So you see, but if Naman, I know that one of our callers said he grew up north because his father was a policeman, and they kept, they were being transferred from one station to the other, from one state to the other. That was how he had to go somewhere in the north. If Naman, we go follow. But if na woman, she must have moved the journey. It's not fair. That is the height of unfairness. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too. Let's just get to support each other. Honestly, that's just it. It's only fair, and it's only, only shows how much we love one another if we get to support each other to achieve our dreams. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much, ladies, for being a part of the program today. Happy birthday once again, Buki. Yes, I'm holding you to that, Amala. We must go chop that, Amala, one day. All right. I do want to have a great day, and thank you for joining us right here on Women Radio. My name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser. Tomorrow we'll be here, God's willing, to go through with Highlands. Good morning.
Women Radio 91.7.